Good morning, Tim. It's Saturday. It's been a week since our last video. This one's going to be so much better because this recipe is so much easier. And we're going to start. We need 4 cups of flour. So we need, like, say, about 3.5 cups of berries. So this is hard white wheat berries. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ground up, and then we'll be right back. Okay, the next part is we're going to mix our water and our flour in this bowl, just those 2 ingredients. It says warm water is what you need. You don't want hot because it can really mess things up, but warm. And it always says like about 100 degrees. So I've got this cool little nice little measure. It doesn't have to be exact, but I just, again, don't want to make sure. So I'm like 99 point something. So I got just good warm water. And usually you just tell to touch, you know. So we put our water in, and then it's at 4 cups of flour. So I am going to kind of measure, because when it grinds it, you can't be exactly sure how much flour. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to add a little bit more in there too. Now I still have, again, see, I still have some, but you know, if needed, we'll add it later. But if not, we're good. What I'm going to do is just kind of mix this up so it just gets incorporated. Just wanted to get all that flour. Okay. A little fast there. And basically, I'm looking so that I don't have loose flour in the bottom. Okay. Okay. And now what we're going to do, you can just see, you got that good, right? Just kind of mix together, and we're going to do that procedure that's called autolyze, and all it is, it's helping the flour absorb, gives the flour time to absorb the liquid. So I just put my lid on, and we're going to leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so we'll be back after that. Okay, we gave it 10 minutes for that flour to absorb. Now, when I look at this, and I've not done a lot of bread making, but it looks pretty dry to me. You know, it should be a little bit tacky, and you can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some more water, just about 1/4 cup of warm water. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in. And then what we do then is we add our ingredients. So this is 1/4 cup of oil on the bottom, and then 1/4 cup of honey on top of that. Doing it that way helps the honey slide out. Do your spatula. And then this is the 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And that's, you don't like my baking salt, I told you about. And then this is 2.25 teaspoons of instant yeast. So I'm pretty sure I accidentally put 2.5 on there. So I'm going to take my 1/4 teaspoon and take 1/4 out, because I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So 2.25 teaspoons of instant yeast. This is what I recently bought. I had accidentally bought bread machine yeast at one point. Something else I learned about yeast is you should keep it in the refrigerator, and I wasn't doing that. So maybe that's what my problem has been. So anyhow, we're going to pour that in. I'm going to go ahead and first just kind of incorporate it all, get it mixed together. I'm going to kind of break it up some here. It's like I say, this dough definitely seems more dry and firm than it usually does when the other ones are done. I don't know why. So let's do it again. Okay, so it all seems to be incorporated, and what we do now is we just set it on knead for 10 minutes is what my recipe says. So I just put it like on 1 and just let it. All right, so what we can see, it's been a little over 10 minutes, but we have a nice ball in there, so that's what we want. Is that ball. So we're gonna get ready for putting these in the loaf pans. So we're gonna put oil on my counter, oil on my hands, on my dough off. And stuff on the pan. Okay. And nice big plump of dough. Awesome. So we'll kind of just make sure it's all together, and then we're going to get two. We're going to cut it in half. So shoot. All right, I don't know where my cutter went.
Probably in the dishwasher.
Okay, I'm just going to do it by hand.
Did you look in the sink?
I've cleaned out the sink. So we're gonna. They don't look very even, do they? Okay. We might have one big loaf and one little loaf. So, kind of get it together. And then just flatten it out. Oh, and I need to spray my pants. Make sure they're greased up. Bread don't stick. Kind of make it like a square, and then I'm just going to roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, and then kind of fold the ends in. And then what you want to do is just try to get rid of all those creases, you know, so you can kind of pull it over like this. You can use any method you want, but just something to see how it just closed up that way. And that's what you want to do, just kind of close up the creases. Anytime you rub it on against it like that, it kind of helps them close up too. You can see I got a wonky thing here. It's an art, not a science. So, some kind of loaf looking thing. That's pretty good enough, right? Plop. Let's see what this one does. You can look at videos too, everybody's got their little technique for getting into that roll. Let's see, one of them I saw goes like this, and like that, and then they fold in the ends. Oh no, then they roll the ends. That's what they did. Like that, and then you got this burrito looking thing. Covered up that. Covered up that. And then just try to, like I say, shape it. It might be a little bit better than the other one, huh? Very different. Look at the difference. Let's just see what happens, okay? So we'll leave it like that. And now we're just gonna leave it rise. It says cover and let rise for 30 to 45 minutes. And the rise, we basically want the dough to come up above the line. So we're just gonna throw the towel over it. And we'll check it back in 3-4 minutes. Alright, let's take a look. I want to at least be able to cut it in. Get that melted butter on top. Again, it's flat, but oh well. Oh, it's nice and soft though. So let's just take a little end piece. I'm going to cut another piece. Oh, it's so soft. Put some butter on there. I'm just going to have a half a piece. Look at that. Delicious.